Welcome to Disney's Newport Bay Club Hotel here at Disneyland Paris. That's right, international travel is back. So we're going to tour a room at a hotel at Disneyland Paris. Pretty exciting. We are in a superior Lakeview room. And we're starting all the way back here because that cute little light up there is giving the camera some problems. See, look at that. Oh, the strobe, it gets like horror nights in here if we get too close to that light. So we're not going to get too close to that light down there. The entry area does have a full-length mirror, which is great. What's really great is this carpet. Look at these Mickeys. We got Mickey knots in the carpet. A great themed room. It's what we want from Disney. Okay, let's head towards the bathroom. Well, first we have the vanity. We have a nice big mirror. There's the sink, lots of counter space. Looks like we have lots of storage space down here. Actually, our fridge is here. Okay. So there's the fridge. Pretty deep, pretty spacious. We got some cubby space down here. The tissues are right there. Towels are there. We have some amenities. We have a body balm and a bar of soap, both branded to Disneyland Paris. We have this contraption. So that's to plug shavers in. And then, I don't know European stuff. I'm confused, as confused as you are. Across the way, we have space to hang things. We have an iron and an ironing board. There is looks like a pack and play down there underneath, comes standard with the room. We have a room safe, room for a bag up here. What I like about the bathroom's got a lot of color. A lot of color in the bathroom. It's not giant. This is, European. It's not huge. We have a nice big ledge over here, which if you want to bathe the kids, this big sheet of glass actually moves out of the way, right? So you can sit there. Makes it easy to give the kids a bath. And then if you're showering, obviously you want to do that, or you're going to destroy this bathroom. But obviously, I think it's going to be a problem for me anyway. Number one, I'm very tall, so I think I might shoot some water over the top. Number two, that's not connected. It doesn't connect flush with this, so I expect there's probably going to be some spillage. We had a friend who stayed here who told us that, and now I see what they meant. It is a shower head. You can move, position, and take off of there if you'd like. Here we have a shampoo and body wash actually attached to the wall, but we still have these guys down here. We still have, what do we got here? Conditioner, shampoo, what is it? Shampoo, conditioner. What's this one? That's shampoo and body wash in one. Okay. We have a couple of bottles of those. But yeah, the faux wood planks, you see the wood grain there? That's cute. Splash of color. It's interesting, the shower head is hooked to the underneath of the faucet there for the bathtub. Towels and such are sitting up here. There's a little garbage can there. We gotta move this door to see the toilet. Once we move that, we see the toilet here. That larger button, I do know some things about European hotel rooms. That larger button will give you a big flush, the smaller button, a smaller flush. Obviously, you can draw your own conclusions when you're supposed to use which. Some extra toilet paper sitting up there. There's a big ledge back there. Yeah. So these door handles pretty nice. Fits the theme. The theme well. Think of it as like Yacht and Beach at Walt Disney World. Just as a bigger, taller version of that. There's a curtain for some privacy to the vanity in the bathroom as well. And let's come out into the bedroom. And yes, it is that adorable. It's very, very cute. I love it. The headboards seem sort of Martha's Vineyard seaside town, but they do have then the Mickey ears put on top, which is a great touch. Wonderful. We've got these nautical lanterns up here above the bed. Great touch. I love the wallpaper. So it's wallpaper that kind of looks like wood grain, like planks over here. And as you go up, you then have this border that has portholes. And in the portholes, you might find just some water, the ocean. And then others, you might find characters fooling around. We got Goofy. Goofy's got his foot caught up in some of the rigging there. We have, I'm sorry, I'm not up on every Disney short ever. So I'm sure these are from something. And hopefully someone in the comments will point it out. We got this cartoon whale and fish. They're adorable. That's great. I think we got Captain Mickey in the center of the room. The other thing I like is it never repeats. It never repeats. Very thoughtful. So there's Captain Mickey in that porthole. I'm gonna walk over here. We got Donald up in the crow's nest, ringing the bell. He's got his telescope. He's in a barrel. We got Pluto here. Pluto's got a life preserver around his neck. And then this guy's gonna look familiar. I'm sad I don't know the name. I should at this point. Because this guy is replaced, you may know Min and Bill's Dockside Diner at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's a boat-themed counter service restaurant. He's on the sign now at Dockside Diner where it says "Buoy, buoy, oh buoy." Yeah, he's the seagull that's there. So he's from some old Disney short, and he's worked his way into quite a few theme park things now with this and Hollywood Studios. Unlike Walt Disney World, they don't have the new bed frames where it's lifted up a bit so you can put stuff underneath, although it does. Maybe they are. You could. No, I'm wrong. I assumed. No, you can. It's not super tall, but there is room under this bed. I wish I brought some sort of measuring device. But you could get, not the world's biggest luggage, but you could get some bags under the bed, in fact. Over here we have a menu for room service. We have our remote control. We have the phone. We have a little end table with a drawer. We've got this great little workstation slash coffee station slash, I guess the ladies could do their makeup here. These are faux, so you can't store anything in these. These aren't real drawers on these end pieces, so they just act as part of the countertop, essentially. We do have the coffee maker, the Nespresso coffee maker over here. We've got outlets. Obviously, if you're going to stay in Europe, you need adapters. Even at the new hotel, we're going to stay at Hotel New York, they still didn't put American outlets in. They have USB though, but you're going to want to make sure you have some sort of power conversion for these outlets. Nice light, nice big mirror there. You have, I think these are the same two chairs, right? Yeah. Cute little chairs here. What an adorable room. It's got a lot of charm, We have some water in the room, and yes, it's included because that's Europe. That's considered a thing you should include. Obviously, you know, in the U.S. we don't do that at any of the Disney hotels. Our TV here on the small side, but you come in to go to Disney, the TV probably doesn't really matter except that it works. In here we have, it has a coffee cup on it. We have a tea kettle here, and then a lot of our tea and coffee supplies are hanging out in here with some Disneyland Paris branded cups sitting in there too. That's the only one of those faux ones that opens. You do have real drawers, so you have some real ones. Oh, they're pretty big. Yeah, so good amount of storage space here. We have toothbrushes, I believe. Disney hotels. Yep, dental set. It's great. I don't know why they don't put those on the sink. They put them in here with the TV. Whatevs. Do your own thing. And then if we go over here, we look at this fun nautical curtain out here. And like I said before, we have a superior room with a lake view. So it is, I believe it's a bigger room. And I know obviously the lake view means we have a view of the lake. Superior also means we have maybe it is just the addition of the patio, right? I should probably know these things. So you see the look of the hotel. It's kind of like a taller yacht and beach. And we're right here on the lake. We have a view across to the, that is to the left, it's going to be the Disney Village, the first thing after the Newport Bay Club. You can see those white and red spires, and also the balloon, the aerofoil balloon. There's a lighthouse here as part of Newport. Then just north of that is going to be Hotel Cheyenne, not Cheyenne, Sequoia Lodge. Sorry, the lodge-looking hotel is Sequoia Lodge. Sorry, there's a lot of Western and frontier-themed hotels here. And then way out across the lake is the brand new Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, remodeled. It was Hotel New York before. Now Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. And we have a nice view. I like this lake view. It's very pleasant. I think you'll enjoy it. It might be worth it. It's Disneyland Paris. Sometimes maintenance is a little iffy. Leave them alone. They haven't profited all their years. So the railing's a little beat up and such. Also, there's no chairs out here. So if you want to sit out here, you're going to have to lug out the chairs from in there. But yeah, the patio's seen better days. But you know, it is what it is. Disneyland Paris gets a little slack for all the trouble they've had. It's understandable. Disney World, less understandable. So yeah, I mean, this is, these are charming rooms. As far as location, it's a little hike, but not bad to the parks. And I mean, again, I just think it's a super charming room. The bathroom's nice and colorful. It just feels like a very comfortable room and a very comfortable hotel. A great option if you're going to be coming to Disneyland Paris. So I solved this mystery. I'm an idiot is the moral of the story. So yeah, the shavers do plug in there. Even though this says shaver on it, it is your hairdryer. And the reason I didn't really know it was a hairdryer because the pressure on that, the air pressure is not great. So it's going to take you a long time to dry your hair. So be advised of that. So a little bit of an update. This is the Superior Room Lakeside, and we are back in... I apologize for how long it took to get that room tour out, but I'm glad we waited. We're back now in May of 2023, and there are some minor changes probably worth talking about. Number one is going to be that the bed runners and the themed pillows are back. That was a COVID thing at the time. So those are back in the rooms. They had a nice splash of color, bring the room to life. Another interesting change is they moved some things around here. So this is still labeled as a place for coffee, but there's nothing in there. So they took everything off of here and decided it was best to put it at the vanity over here, this little workstation, whatever you want to call it, charging station, coffee station, can be called a number of things now. And so that tea kettle is still here. The water and such is moved. The other big thing that happened is the logo for the hotel changed, and they used it as an opportunity to refresh the amenities, the papers, all that kind of stuff around the hotel. So you'll find now there are resort-specific coasters with the logo for the hotel, which is a great touch, by the way. There's this little welcome folder that has the room service, the petit déjeuner, which is one of my favorite French words to say, or phrases to say, I should say. Environmental. Someone drank a coffee on that one. There's a coffee ring. You can tell some people just left these behind, and so they reused them. And then my favorite thing, which the Walt Disney World hotels have long done away with is postcards. It's still a thing at the foreign Disney parks and resorts. They still do these hotel postcards. And how cute is this? The new art is great. And the new art does, in fact, extend to the cups. So the little coffee cup has Mickey and Minnie, Newport Bay Club, Disneyland Paris. The little espresso cup does not, but there you go. And then we got to talk about what happened over in the bathroom area. But actually, before we do, the last room we had was with the terrace. This one is without, but we still ended up with the lakeside view is really nice. We're looking across to Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, the lighthouse, etc. It would be nice if the windows were a little cleaner, but there's just a big spider web flying here. But otherwise, a very, very pretty view. Okay, so over here at the vanity, they didn't get Newport Bay soap, but again, the cups over here do have that coaster again. And then if we proceed into the shower, I'm going to step into the shower with my shoes on. Highly recommended. The mounted shampooing and gel, or shampoo and body wash. I was reading the French. Has Mickey and Minnie Newport Bay Club. But then there are these you could actually take home, which are the little bottles, which has Donald. Look, there's Donald. He's the shampoo, and the conditioner is Captain Mickey, which is great. So a couple of little updates, just things we wanted to show you since the other tour was slightly out of date. But otherwise, this room is identical except for the terrace.